Hope you all understood how to make this project work of this unit 3. Hello friends, how are you all? Hope you are all doing good, and I do believe you are all busy with your FA works. As such, we have discussed the reflections already. Now today in this video I'll just help you and guide you how to do the project work for the unit 3 of the 9th standard English textbook. Okay, so we all know that the theme of the third unit is school life. School life means whatever we are in, the stage of life in which we are in, that is the school life. That is, the theme is school life. And the task here, what is the task given in the textbook is, here we go with the question. Yes, this is the question in the textbook. This is the task given to us. Conduct a survey to find out the kind of reading material the children like to be included in the textbook. That is, already we have so many types of text reading materials in our textbook. Yeah, apart from that, whatever the children want, so that we have to ask them which they want, which they like, which they enjoy. Yeah, so the what are all the types of reading material they want, that we have to find out. So here there is a list. In the textbook we are already given a list of certain reading materials. Okay, so we have to ask a few children. Okay, a few in the sense, here it is 5 children. Here you can see 5 children. Okay, and then we have to record, we have to write it down what they want, they want to be included in the textbook. Okay, conduct a survey to find out the kind of reading material the children like to be included in the textbook, which makes the book more interesting. Okay, already our English textbook is interesting. What all materials, if they are included, it will become more interesting, that we should find. Right, here we go. The reading materials mentioned here are, the first one is comics. Comics, you all know, there are some drawings, some caricatures, and the dialogues are written in cloud shape. That is called the comic. Okay, biography means life history. The life story of somebody is called a biography. Okay, playlet means already there is a big story, and that is in the form of a drama. From that, a part of it which is played. For example, if you take the Romeo Juliet, in that one scene is repeatedly played, that is a playlet. Romeo Juliet is a play, in that one part is repeatedly played, that is a playlet. Okay, right. And then next is skit. Skit means that's also like a drama, but skit means there is some value given, some message given, especially with the present scenario in the society. That's called a skit. Okay, scientific essays means essays on based on scientific concepts. Okay, and then folklore. Folklore means generally very much of the rural type. That's called a folklore. Songs means we all sing so many patriotic songs. Yeah, songs, some inspirational songs, some motivational songs. Those are called songs. Actually, the lyrics will be given in the textbook. In case they are included, we need to sing the song. Okay, and then essays in the sense, it may be any topic. Now first is scientific essays, that is the topic need to be related to science. Here essays in the sense general, any topic can be there, right? And then poems is you all know they have the rhyming and all. From childhood we have been learning poems, isn't it? So poems. And then fairy tales means completely imaginary ones. Okay, and then stories means generally they have a moral value, that's called a story. Then jokes is some day-to-day conversations, Yeah, and some jokes like small stories, 2 to 3 lines. Some incident is told. Those all come under the category of jokes. Okay, next is news report. News report is a part of the news. Big news might be there. Overall, the news report. Any day's special news report. Then diaries. Diary, we are all very much familiar with the diary entry, isn't it? Diaries in the sense a part of some special people's diaries, those who had the habit of writing diary. From that 1 page or 2 page or 2 days entry that if we are given, how will it be? We need to ask the students, 2 or 3 students here, 5 students we need to ask. Right, then next is magazines. Magazines in the sense we have the Sports Star, where all the news is given regarding the sports. Yeah, like that. There are Reader's Digest is a magazine. Yeah, and like that there are the Wisdom is a magazine. Yeah, like that Competitive Success is a magazine. So there are magazines. From that, 1 or 2 pages are given. How will it be that we are going to ask? Yeah, and then speeches. You all know famous speeches of patriotic, that is patriotic concepts of great leaders. Inspirational speeches, motivational speeches. Okay, if they are included, would they be liking it? Would they like it? Is the interview that we are going to do. Right, now what we should do, we should collect, each one should collect the data of five students, and then work in groups and consolidate the data you have collected. All of us should sit together. So that is a group. Generally in a group there are 5 to 6 students. Okay, so each one has collected the data from five students each. So all of us are going to sit down and we are going to make a collective data. Okay, so here I have given you the task of each one getting from 2 students. We all will sit together, and 5 of us will be in one group. Okay, so each one will get about two students. We all together will have the data of 10 students. Okay, so that is how we have planned the project work. Yeah, and then after consolidating, what we ought to do is we need to prepare a pie chart with the collected data. After all the group members have contributed, they all have written the whole data, each one two fives are 10. Okay, then what we need to do is we need to draw a pie chart, and then after drawing the pie chart we'll get the idea whichever has a bigger size the sector is, that is the one which is liked by the students most. So we have to analyze the pie chart and name the materials they enjoyed reading. Okay, and here in the tabular column, in this format only we are going to gather the information. Okay, so first one, the name of the child. Okay, whomever we are taking the interview, that child's name you have to write there. Material liked, which material the particular child liked. So here we have planned to get each child 4 to 5 materials. Okay, so you can ask a single child about one more than one material also. Yeah, and then here the title, for example, which type of it. Okay, so such way we are making the project. Okay, so here we are coming into the into the method how we are going to make this project work. The unit 3. Yeah, first we are writing the unit, and then the theme, and then the task as it is from the question we are copying. Yeah, conduct a survey to find out the kind of reading material the children like to be included in the textbook, which makes a book more interesting. Yeah, now we get into the project work, that is the primary information. In the primary information, firstly, what do we write? Yes, you are right. That is name of the project. What's the name of the project? Yes, you are right. Survey of reading material to be included in the textbook. Okay, then date of the project. Whenever we are doing the project, that date we must write. Okay, and then mode of the project. How are we gathering the information? Yes, we are asking the students. So that comes under interview. Mode of the project is interview. The number of students participated. As it's a group activity, the number of students are more than one. Okay, so here we have taken five in one group. We can even take six or seven or eight as per our convenience. Okay, then we move on to the project. Here we go. So firstly we have made the tabular column, the serial number 1. Name of the child. We have written the name of the child. Then material liked. What is the material the child wants to be included? So first preference is fairy tales. Okay. Fairy tales, the example, the snake prince. Whatever they tell, whatever type of fairy tales they want, that example you ought to write in the example column. Okay, and then songs, what type of songs or which particular song, that also you can write. Skit, on what topics, awareness on social issues. Okay, playlet, on which play they want the playlet. Okay, so for each, from each student we are collecting about four as per their preference. First preference, they want fairy tales. Second, stories, jokes, essays. So we can even do like this. Each student one only we can ask, and that way it will go to 25. Each one of us will collect a five students data, and that will come to 25. That is also correct. This is also correct. Okay, so any of the ways as per your convenience you can go with this. So we need to have a discussion in the group how we shall go. So that way we can go. Okay, so here I just suggested you to collect about four materials as per their preference. First preference, second preference, third preference, and fourth preference. Okay, so that's student number 2. Okay, that is Sandhya. Whatever is the child's name, that name you ought to write. And then whatever is a material the child wants to be included, that you need to write. Fairy tales, stories, jokes, what? Latecomers and teacher conversation. That related jokes they want. So like that you have to ask and make it into a data and write it. Okay, here we have the folklore Panchatantra. Okay, so that way we need to ask them what type of text they want, what type of reading material. For example, in that reading material itself, there are varieties of things, isn't it? So in that, which type they want, that we ought to write. Okay, and then here Deepika, diaries. In the diaries, the diary of Lena Mukhina. Okay, so that way we need to ask what they want. Okay, fairy tales, Cinderella, poems, dust of snow, comics, peanuts. So like that we need to ask and write the example in the third column. Okay, speeches. What type of speech? Dr. Abdul Kalam's speech or Netaji's speech. Magazines, National Geographic. Okay, so like that we need to ask them and we need to collect the data. Essays, what topic? Yes, women empowerment. Okay, and then biographies, Nelson Mandela's biography. So that way we need to ask, and now we have collected from 10 students. That is, each one of us has collected from two students each. Okay, so now we have consolidated the data. After that, what we need to do is, in the whole data, we need to write one by one. Jokes, how many of them wanted jokes? Or we can write where all the jokes are there, how many are there overall? 4. Songs, how many? 3. Comics, how many? 3. Then magazine. So overall, we need to make a count. How many children? Which one has the more data? Okay, so all the data we need to write down in this column, in this table. We need to find out how many jokes are there, how many fairy tales, how many essays, how many diaries, how many poems, how many biographies. All this we need to write the numbers, how many are there. Okay, and to draw the pie chart, we need the degrees. Okay, so you need to carry a protractor, scale, and a compass. Then only we can draw the pie chart. Okay, so here we need to make the total. How many overall? Naturally, it will be 4 tens are 40. Yeah, so here the total is 40. So in the circle, what is the degree, overall degree? Right, that's correct. 360 degree. So 360 degree by 40 is 9 degrees. Okay, so for each one, as per the data, now jokes, how many are there? 4. 4 into 9, 36 degree. That is for the jokes. Okay, songs, how many? 3. 3 into 9, 27. Comics, how many? Yes, 3. 3 into 9, 27. Like that, we have to find out the degrees. After finding the degrees of all the reading materials, we need to draw a circle. First, draw a circle, and then one radius you draw to the circle. With that radius as the base, use the protractor and take for comics how many degrees? Let's say for comics how many degrees? Yes, 27 degree. Take 27 degree. Okay, and draw a ray. Okay, and that is for comics. You have to write 27 degree. Then next, what is there? Songs. Songs how many degrees? Let's see how many degrees? 27. Again, with that as the base, for comics we drew a line, is it not? With that as the base. Now firstly this radius we are taking. Okay, now later on this will become the base, and we will take 26 degree and draw this line. Okay, this line. Okay, then next is jokes. Let's see jokes how many degrees? Yeah, jokes is 36 degrees. So with this line as base, the songs, for that we drew the ray just now, isn't it? With this at the base, measure 36 degree. Here it is 36 degree. Okay, and draw a ray, and that is for the jokes. Next, what is there? Stories. Stories how many degrees? Stories, yeah, 27 degree. Now you have to keep this as the base and take 27 degree and draw a ray. Okay, so this way, one by one, we have to draw the rays, and here you will get a pie chart. Then for each one you can color a different color. Okay, and you can write the percentage, or you can just write what it represents. Only jokes you can write, stories, playlet, yeah, fairy tales, skit. If you draw the circle bigger, it will be easier for us to write. Okay, scientific essays, news report, folklore, poems, speeches, essay. So use the same color, whichever color you are coloring here, whichever color pencil, same sketch you use. It will be better for identifying. Okay, and here you write the degree. What is the degree? Here we have stories 27. That 27 degree you write it here. Okay, then we have to write the report. Okay, as per this data, which has more preference? Look at the pie chart. Okay, which has more? Which is the bigger one? Yes, jokes. Okay, jokes is 10%, or you can say 36 degree, biggest, highest. Okay, so we can write the data like this. Most of the children enjoy reading jokes. If more than one jokes and you have essays, most of the children enjoy reading jokes and essays. Okay, so here only one is highest, so we are writing jokes. Okay, they like to laugh and relax for a while. Okay, as per our data, that like we need to write it. Okay, and then second one, what is the second option? What? Now 10% is jokes. What is the second? Yeah, 8%. So we can say some of them. Some children like poems, essays, diaries, comics, songs, stories, and fairy tales. They like to imagine and enjoy. Okay, and then less than 8%, what are they? 5%. What are all there for 5%? That you can search. And here you can write it as few other or some other children, like speeches, biographies, magazines, skits, all that you can write. Okay, and then you can conclude. If these materials are included in the text, learning will become more interesting. Okay, so hope you all understood how to make this project work of this unit 3. Okay, once again I will show you how to make this. Okay, now I will show you page wise how to do. Okay, so this is our first page. First page you should write unit 3, theme and task. Then second page you need to write primary information. Okay. And then third page you need to start the tabular column. Okay, so how much ever you can accommodate there, that much you write. Rest of it you can carry it to the next page. Okay, so here 1 to 6 came in that page. So rest of it I have written in the next page. You can do 5 5 also. Equally if you distribute also, it will look neat and tidy. Again you have to give this heading. Here I haven't given. You do that. Okay, here 5 you make. In this page you make 5. In this page you make 5. Give this heading on this serial number, name of the child, material liked and all. You give again here. Okay, that's a different page, isn't it? So give a heading. Then consolidate the data. Write how much each one. Okay, then calculate the degrees. These two you can write in a single page. Side by side also you can write this data and all, you can get into one page. One full line you can write the data. One full line you can make the degrees. Okay, in this whole page you can do the pie diagram. Okay, you can make it bigger so that writing will become easier for us. Okay. Okay, so here this whole data you pull it to one page. Full these numbers in one side, this degrees in one side, and this whole pie diagram in one page. Full page you can make, and then last is report. Report in one page. Okay, so I do believe this session was useful and you could understand how to make the project work. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and click the like button if it was useful to you, and don't forget to share with your friends. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.